possibly believe that I'm in my car. It's an amazing thing. I seem to always be in my car, but it's not even my car. This car is on loan to me from CarMax. CarMax has about half interest in this car. The car is also on loan from the Earth. That's who really owns the car. I don't know if CarMax is paying the Earth properly, as it should. I don't know if we are all paying the Earth properly as we should. We are all in great debt to the Earth for pillage and conquest and destruction. We're in a very, very big debt. You know, many times I have talked about our economic system and how apparently all countries are in debt, every single one, and the debt only ever goes higher. And this famous debt is what rationalizes constant consuming of all possible resources and an ever-expanding economy which is not sustainable, which constantly has everybody fighting each other. But that's another subject. A good subject, though. A subject that also needs contemplation and so on. Yes. If you have two people, say you have Gary the human and Gary the snail. Gary the human wants something from Gary the snail. Gary wants a seashell. He's not sure how to get the seashell though, so he promises to give something equal in exchange. Gary says, if you give me the seashell, I'll give you a pebble I found on the beach. So Gary the snail says, I'm going to give you a seashell if you give me the pebble. So at this point, I'm in debt to Gary the snail for one seashell. Gary the snail is in debt to me for one pebble. The only two people in the world are Gary the snail and Gary the human. They are both fully in debt to each other. Right? Can that situation be remedied? Possibly. If the pebble exists and the shell exists, then I go find the pebble. Gary the snail goes and sucks up a seashell. Then we exchange. Whoops. Okay. I have my seashell. Gary has his pebble. Guess what? No more debt. All debt issues have been resolved. And we're back to zero, which is what everybody is always at, actually. Everything outside of equal exchanges is fraudulent. All interest is fraudulent. It always leads to situations like we have right now, which is why interest, aka usury, was outlawed by some specific religions. So, nobody's actually in debt. It's all pretend. But that's not any news to anybody. Everybody already knows that. Anyway, the actual reason for me making this video, I do actually have a reason, which is surprising. But the reason for making this video is that there's a song called All That You Are by Memtrix. And I would like to share that song with all of you. And let me know what you think of it. Language is just about the most ineffectual way of communicating that any being could possibly use to communicate with each other. And it's the most misleading inherently. And music is a much more pure form of communication. So go listen to this song, get some pure communication going on between you and whoever made it. See how it makes you feel, and let me know how you feel. Bye-bye.